This video, I want to show you a few little tips and tricks to help align the marketing and sales teams and just make sure no leads fall through the cracks. So for myself, I run some ads and I want to know whether the leads I'm getting are any good. And then the other part is sales properly following up with them. So I created a little sample that we can test out today. So there's a few things. First, I created a leads from ads view. So that just looks at where their source came from, if it was from a campaign. So I have paid search, other campaigns, paid social. And something that I really enjoy is this qualified status. So this is a quick way for the sales team member to just say yes or no. I can then use this to see, okay, so these leads that I'm getting from ads, there's a lot of no's here. Can I check which keyword they're clicking on to see if there's like a problematic one that actually I should pause versus some others that are doing well? And then the second part is, are the sales team members following up with these leads, and are they following up enough times? And I've created a little view here. I don't have any data in it, but you can see how we created this here. So for us, leads can come in either through filling out a form submission or our meeting booking link. That's how they're mostly created in HubSpot. So first, think about how your leads are getting created in HubSpot to determine this filter. So what I did here was, if it's an ad lead that hasn't been contacted, I want to make sure that source is in there, that they've submitted the right form or forms that would get them into our funnel. So like, I wouldn't be too worried about like a newsletter sign up, although sales does follow up with those people as well. And this is the important one here. The number of sales activities is unknown. So if they're filling this form out, but there's no sales activities, I want to flag that. And lastly, we also look at this life cycle stage. So the sales team knows that if they follow up and it's, maybe a spam lead or something like that, they'll update the life cycle stage to be other. So just so we don't have a bunch of those spam submissions, I added that as a filter, as well as subscribers, because of those newsletter signups. The other thing that you could consider is whether or not they're following up enough times. So in this case, if you wanted to know something like that, you could change this number of sales activities to instead be, let's say, it's less than 2. So by doing that, I can see which of these leads maybe haven't been followed up with enough to validate whether or not they are actually qualified. This can then give me a list as a marketer to follow up with sales saying, hey, like I noticed we got these leads, they've only been followed up with once. Can you let me know what the reason was? Maybe there was some activity that wasn't actually logged in HubSpot, so they might have more context that they can put in there.